brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. If you quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts bro, lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from hidden sin. We need tonight.
been feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly, with those gonna lift me up this time. You were the only one who got me tripping up inside. All the words you told me, am I reading something different from your eyes? See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. See you for a moment, even hope that I can feel you. See you, all that I wanted was to tell you that I need you. Now I'm finally right here with you.
All right, everybody, welcome and good evening. Welcome to the Collegiate Battlegrounds Association Emerald and Ruby Games. My name is Airless the Goose, and I am joined tonight by my esteemed co-host.
Hello, everybody. I'm Gigabyte. How y'all doing tonight?
Great to be here. Great to be casting these games again tonight. Like I said, we have the Emerald and the Ruby division going up against, themselves, I guess, tonight. They're not fighting each other, but we got those games going on. And quickly, let's go ahead and show you who we have in our first game, which is the Emerald division. We're looking at Texas San Antonio, Virginia Commonwealth, Tennessee, UTK. In third place, 1, 2, and 3, we have West Virginia, LSU, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Colorado School of Mines, Liberty University, East Carolina, SIUE, Mississippi State, Illinois, Chicago, Clemson University, Arizona, Northern Colorado, California State, Los Angeles, Wentworth, and finally, AB Tech. And with that, those are your competitors. Let's go ahead and check out these games now, shall we?
Yeah, it looks like we've got a east to west plane path starting just to the east of Military Island, northeast of it. Looks like it's going to end just over Gatka, or Georgia Bowl, and we're going to have. It looks like we're going to have a fairly dispersed, like a fairly well dispersed plane path. A lot of people are jumping off in the middle there, probably going for the Pachinki school, surrounding areas like that.
Yep.
But we're probably going to have a fairly well dispersed group here.
Yeah, definitely. This plane path kind of lends itself well to a lot of the hot drops for CBA that we always see. We see South George kind of being popular with some teams, school being popular for a single team. Looking like we're gonna have one team in Pachinki right now, and teams going over towards Prison. I see one, and then maybe north towards Yaz. 2 in Raz. That's actually, I think 2 in Raz has been a greater standard than 2 in Pachinki, because there always seems to be 2 people in Raz. Always.
Yeah. They're like they usually take up the north side and the south side of the road there, and they're going for Zarky.
Yeah, that's looking like 2 teams going towards Zarky. Now that's something I typically don't see every day. I believe.
You know what? That has been becoming more prevalent this season, though.
Yeah, I mean, Zarky's not bad loot. It just so happens to be so far out of the way, nobody bothers to go check it out. So, like, with that, maybe some teams are deciding, maybe it's worth the risk. We saw Louisiana State actually was one of the teams that went up there. I know there was one other with them, but...
There usually is a car that spawns up there, like, almost always. Whenever I've gone up there, which has been a couple times, I don't go up there all the time, but whenever I've gone up there, I haven't had an issue finding a car.
Yeah, so... we might have to fight over it. Looking now in Rozhok, we got Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, and University of Arizona are in Roz. These are your 2 Roz contenders, 8 and 18 teams respectively. Now just taking a look at each other, trying to kind of suss each other out. Shots already being fired a little bit early right on Major Big Bear right now, trying to take those shots with the M16, able to connect one of them, but not able to finish them off or deal any damage. Now their positions are kind of given away, or his at least, and they kind of know where each other are on relative to the side. This engagement is so common in CBA. I'm wondering if teams have gone back and looked at these VODs and kind of seen how these engagements played out. Because
it would not...
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like these buildings where Levif is, where Jawa is, where Chuck D is right now, that has been a staple combination of buildings and Roz fights this whole season so far. So I'm wondering if these teams kind of like, all right, well, maybe if we're engaging in this situation, here's how we should play it. You know, if this person is here, we push along this angle. If they're here, you know, you push along a different angle. It's just kind of, you know, it's so common that I'm wondering if we're going to see any of that tonight, see any of these common strats.
If I were still competing, that's exactly what I would do. However, I would be also significantly more interested in the aftermath of that fight too, because a lot of times you see the ones who land right here in Razak, they often end up not either not doing so well later on or not getting out successfully and getting hit
Hmm.
by another team in school or apartments area. And so I would be looking at not only how to prepare for this fight and how to position yourself for this fight, but I would also be looking at how to get out successfully without dying.
Yeah, definitely. And mentioning apartments is actually important there because we're seeing East Carolina, I believe, landed school and apartments area. Totally uncontested, by the way. So they're going to have all of that loot to themselves. And then depending on how these guys from Roz end up, you know, we could end up, there's one player left for either team. But like, depending on how it ends up and where they push out, they might run into East Carolina. But then again, that all depends on how they decide to move. None of them have to move, by the way. We're going to take a look at the circle right now. Very central, very kind of, it's leaning slightly towards the west, but it's not really that much of an issue because all of the main spots are in, and a large percentage of the current player population is inside the zone.
Yeah.
Except for the two
Given
teams down military. One team military. Excuse me.
given how much we see East Carolina actually go for those frags, we may actually see East Carolina just try and run up into Razak and finish off whoever wins that fight. They may just smell blood in the water and run for it.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually, you know, from school you can hear the shots in Roz pretty easily. So right now, Leviv, speaking of shots, is going to look at Argonaut, not able to connect with that headshot right there, but he's, you know, actually going to opt for the iron sights. I didn't realize the hollow was that bad. He's going to look for the iron sights as well to try and.
I was just gonna comment on that. I don't know why you go with the iron sights on an M16 over the hollow. Ooh, Argonaut trying to do some dirty things with the VSS. If you get good with that weapon,
Oh, it's
you're
nuts.
you're good. You're golden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Argonaut-
Built-in suppressor 4 times. It's like a kit all in one. But Venus GG is right in that window though. Argonaut not able to connect with that that sight line right there. Venus GG going to get some pot shots off though. He's knowing exactly where he is. Going to try and get a volley off, but not able to actually shoot right there. Venus GG going to deal some damage, but it's just kind of a glancing blow. They're not actually terribly hurt, and they're both in an engagement, or both in a state to continue this engagement.
I'm just wondering how Leviv didn't put any shots down on Argonaut there. He had him completely wide open in his sights. Argonaut wasn't watching. Leviv probably could have taken just 2 headshots and Argonaut and downed him right there.
Yeah, Argonaut is being very hesitant in order to take shots. Seems both teams are playing very cautiously right now. Argonaut kind of in a rough spot. It looked like he might try and retreat back down inside the building and get some cover while his team pushes up, but that was definitely a lot of missed opportunity. Argonaut could have definitely gone down there, and actually you could have seen Illinois here, Team 8 push on towards that. So
Yeah. Just waiting for our buildings to load here. Thug Trio, obviously in a building, but looking for self.
yeah, I believe Thug Trio from Virginia Commonwealth right now. Again, I saw Virginia Commonwealth is a little bit split up on the map right now. They kind of have this whole area where to themselves down in the southernmost end of the map.
Yeah.
So
This care package has already been hit. Don't know exactly what was on it, but looks like University of Illinois at Chicago did come up and just take that.
Yep. Looks like they're going to get one of the... Oh, is there... Oh, Reedster is well going to try and maybe see something, but he's going to peace on out once he realizes those cards are, you know, getting out of there. Actually kind of split up from his team, I believe. Reedster, UTK, Team 1.
Yep, UTK.
Yep. Looking at the engagement now, Venus GG has been taken down to about 20% of the health, with Argonaut up, I would assume, going to get a nice volley off with the VSS. Looking at it now, we get Team 8 kind of pushing up really kind of, this engagement's right about to happen. These people can breathe down each other's necks. We have Leviv, Car98K trying to, again, to peek off these shots, trying to get some of these boys down, but just one nice headshot can put it in the favor. He's going to opt for the iron sights as well. Interesting. I mean, definitely the iron sights is a strange choice, but, you know. Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah.
He's switching to the... He only has one, but Venus GG is going to get tech wreck with the M16. There they go. Really great spray down. He's not able to get the kill, though. He's going to be able to get rezzed by his friends, but that team is entirely in the building right now. Team 18 is just totally in there. So one good push, you know.
Major Big Bear could have just popped his head out right there and just popped Chuck D there, but just didn't. Just kind of hesitated on it.
Yeah, really just wasn't able to connect with that. And a lot of this is like timing. So we're going to see the pushing up right now. He has a shot on 11. He's going to be taking some damage. J-Wall going to get tech wreck again with the AKM. That's going to be 2 downs for tech wreck right now. Chuck T is again going to be pushing towards it. Swindle is also very low. Nice, there he goes. Easy claps. Chuck T is going to get put down and finished actually with the the pump action right there. As well. Nice frag. J-Wall is going to go down. Argonaut going to get him with a dinner plate 28. Able to get that frag down. We're going to all 3 players left. 3 players left alive. Here's the spray down. Trying to get that DP to work right now. They are just maybe out to hold this house kind of. Or see him. Nope, they are gonna hold
Argonaut,
it.
Argonaut needs to flank around right now.
Oh
They're,
gosh,
all
yeah.
3 of them are low. He needs to flank around that back left side where the other member cannot see him, and he needs to flank around with that DB28 and just take them all out. But he's gonna hesitate, and he's not gonna get those easy kills right there.
Yeah, that would have been. He is a little low, so he might have been hesitant to push out. But the DP does enough damage, I think, where you could actually get those frags. But he's gonna like the opportunities missed. They're all healed up. Levis is gonna be peeking there. He sees Argonaut in there, but he's not able to connect with the shot. Just a little bit too late on the timing. JWA gonna be brought down a little bit low again. He's gonna have to first aid again, peeking in the window. Tech Wreck and Major Big Bear have moved up to the second floor. Argonaut is as well gonna go up there, maybe kind of hold the stairs. You know,
Both of these teams are extremely low on meds right now. Argonaut only has I think we saw he has like 4 bandages, and then
nothing now. Actually,
SIUE they had very few meds as well.
Yeah, it's just very, you know, it's kind of a rough situation for both of these teams right now. But I will give it to the fact that Illinois Edwardsville actually has the health advantage right now, with Tech Wreck and Argonaut being sub 25 or about 25% health, and then everybody from Illinois having at least 75. So that fight is going to rage on right there. Actually, looking at it, JB and the Mighty Derb have engaged each other over in JB and ECU down the apartments. But good spray down. Argonaut is going to knock out Leviff with the DB28 right there. He's going to be able to get res with a great spray down from low health. But they're not going to have the meds kind of, I think, to cash in on that.
Looks like those shots coming over there by Shelter, just going to be passing shots on a vehicle. Nothing consequential there happening. Chuck D taking those shots, looking for a Major Big Bear, looks like it.
Yeah, just trying to get up. Look how low Big Bear is. I think one of them connected, but just super low. I think armor was definitely the factor there. Look how close JWA is to Argonaut right now. He can't hand that angle. Argonaut is in a really good spot in the corner of the staircase.
You could breathe on Big Bear and he would die.
Yeah, it's one good coordinated push out of Edwardsville here. Could spell the end for Arizona right now.
Absolutely. Fights going on apartments already.
Yeah, looking like JV and ECU right now. Beta is going to try and res Caboose right here. Looking at Mighty Derb, JB, and Maxter. Again, they're coming up from the hills, so reinforcements have arrived.
ECU not in a good spot here. They have 2 healthy left alive, and one's dead, and one is down right now.
Yeah, we got West Virginia University again pushing down the hill again towards these apartments, trying to finish off this kill, but they are a little separated, so ECU could turn on them. It's possible, 3v2 situation, while they are alive. The Mighty Derb and JB are alive, with Boromski and Maxter kind of up towards the hill, but that distance is closing as we speak. Gonna get a good knockdown. Vijus GG gonna get Major Big Bear with the M16, finally gonna get that peek on the roof, although he just had to breathe on him a little bit. JWA again knows where Argonaut is. It's just a matter of getting the angle and winning the peek battle. Leveff gonna get Argonaut with the M16, so that's gonna be 2 down. He's gonna get finished.
Chuck D leading up with the shotgun, and that's gonna be all. Oh, they shot each other.
No, what? Oh, oops. You know, sometimes, you know, stuff happens, you know, in the midst of a firefight. You get a little caught up. But that's fine. They're all alive, and they have finished off Arizona. So good stuff for Illinois Edwardsville. And to win that Rozhok engagement with all 4 players left alive.
Looks like UTK is going to get gifted a carrot drop here with V the Victim being right on it. Let's see what's in it.
Let's go ahead. Once it falls, it's coming. Don't worry.
That may be why UTK is spreading out. Ooh, the 249, the vehicle shredder right there.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it a couple times be a big effect. But what do you call it? It's not the greatest weapon in the whole history of Battlegrounds, but it's a niche gun, I think, that can do well. But at the same time, the niche it serves, that was an M24, by the way, compensator, level 3, I believe. Nothing terrible in there. But the M249 is really good for people that pile into 4 cars. In CBA, we've seen a lot more of the strat where everybody finds a car. Now, I know that's harder because people have issues finding 1 car, but at the same time, you could have the 4 cars really minimizes the damage an M249 can do at its designed role as a vehicle shredder. As I say that, we have a car rolling up right now with, I believe, 2 players in it. That's not 4, but...
Yep, and we see Minnesota Twin Cities taking the shots at the passing car. It looks like they got a couple shots in, but not going to do too much damage. And that was on the same team as Red Shell and them over there.
Yeah, Red Shell actually is down. I'm not sure if they were not in the car. I don't think they were. I think that was just... that's a strange engagement to behold. Or I think maybe...
I think Shell and them were there earlier, and then their teammates were coming in to provide support.
Yeah.
But then the rest of Illinois, Chicago just kind of called them off, said, "No, don't come over here. Don't come over here. We're under fire."
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to decide to play this or if they're going to, you know, kind of try and disengage with Bojangles right now with a really good flank.
I think
playing.
I think the disengage is in order here. They need to get out.
Yeah, definitely. They're in a really good spot. Minnesota Twin Cities can really push these guys right now again with a 2v4. And looking at West Virginia and ECU again right now. Mighty Derb is going to get Hopkins with the M416 as well. Beta just trying to see if it's safe to res, but yeah, it looks like it was a really good spray down through a window.
Oh boy, and that's going to be it for ECU right there. JB just taking out all two of them, looks like at least, but I'm not entirely sure if he got the third one.
Yeah, JB gonna get, yep, JB gonna get 2, Mighty Derb gonna get the final one right there. And ECU gonna finish in 16th, it looks like right there. Look at Minnesota Twin Cities again, has a good look on Red Shell. Nice headshots with the M416. Bojangles gonna get those and knock them out. That's 2 of them down. I believe for all intents and purposes, Minnesota Twin Cities won this engagement, and then the rest of the 2 members are still alive, but you know, they're not in this, so.
Yeah, I think they're just sitting there in the hill right there in the vehicle. They need to just cut and run now. They need to find somewhere that they can sit, stay safe for the rest of the game, and try and get their team a high placement. Yep.
Again, you have duos and a squads game, so that's going to be, again, a little bit rough for them to deal with. Not as bad as solo, but...
I wonder if that M24 is taken over there that's sitting on the beach right there, just outside the white zone.
Definitely possible, but again, I'm not sure. Looking now, again, a lot of these teams, again, are in the zone right now. They're not... So we're not going to see a lot of, again, we've seen early engagements, definitely, but it's not been like the most insane kind of early engagement. So because a lot of these teams are in the zone. We can see potential engagements up towards Roz. We can see them maybe in the middle of the map, southwest of school, but at the same time, everyone's just kind of chilling because nobody has to move. The only teams that have to move, again, we have Twin Cities, who's still outside the zone right now. Marshall Orbitals, and the rest of them might run into KS Hammer and Pixel Bob, Daniel D, Team 5. Thug Trio's really just, they hate that buggy, dude. And that UAS. Just trying to pop those tires. It's an interesting strat. But yeah, again, this is going to be kind of one of those games that you kind of wait for the circle to force the hand of players. One of those ones where you really want to see these teams kind of be made to fight each other, because if, you know, they're not going to on their own. They have, you know, they're going to wait. The placement is worth so much more in CBA in terms of point values than kills are in the long run. First and second, you know, you have like a 10-point difference right there. So you want to make sure you get higher placement rather than higher frags.
But the ultimate test of skill in CBA, and what separates you know, the elite from the great, is the ones that can do it at the same time, who can get the high placements and the frags at the same time. And those are teams like University of Washington, UTSA, UTK last season. They haven't been as good this season, but I'm sure they're gonna, you know, fix that at some point in the season.
They are in third. For
they
their
are
division.
in third.
So not terrible. And then, of course, mentioning University of Washington, they're one of the best. I think one of the best teams, really giving Urbana-Champaign a run for their money, which was last season's champions, Illinois Urbana-Champaign. One of the top teams in their division and Ruby division already this year. But, you know, again, these teams, you know, kind of adapted to CBA. Looking at Reeser right there, going to miss the shot on Sign the Bear, though. He's going to try with the 4 times, not able to connect. That was just a whiff. You know, probably his helmet got scratched up there, but he's not going to able to get the down. He's going to re-peek again. He's going to try and shoot. No. Nope. Seeing the Bear is just doing kind of the sidestep. Reeser from UTK. This is UTK taking this engagement right now, trying to land these shots. But we're looking at the good shot. I think Sign the Bear did get hit there. Yeah,
I think, yeah, he did.
Yep. So Reeser did connect on Sign the Bear.
Ooh, nice headshot.
Here you go. Nice. Easy. Good headshot. Reeser going to knock one out. But again, this is a long-range engagement that is going to favor, I think, neither team, really. Again, who gets those peaks, but at the same time, nobody's forced to do anything. So, yeah, again, just the zone actually, yeah, I mean, we'll look at it in a second. Right now we have Aragon fighting Daniel D, Pixel Bob, and the others, but he's just, that tree is not quite wide enough, and he's able to get shot at right now. Very low health. Doesn't have, he has the first aid. I'm not sure why he's just not popping the first aid right now. Anything could kill this guy right now. Aragon is super low. I believe, is he it for his team?
He might be.
I don't see any other Team 7 boys around him, and what a rough spot to be in right now.
Well, no, he's not the last for his team, that's for sure, because he just went down.
Yeah, he did just go down.
There they are. There, Orbitals and Montreal right there.
Looking at northern Colorado, that is right there. But I believe Aragon is going to die outside the zone. Crocy and Zraven, TSA, taking those shots, trying to connect, get that team fire going on. Crocy looking like he's at 50% health. There he goes. Finally going to get a persuasion. Asian going to get the kill, but Zraven's going to get turned on as well. Looking maybe like, oh, look at the flank right now coming up from Team 19. Jang Cries right now has a good read on where UTSA is at the moment. And we're going to see, oh, here comes Team 3, enters the engagement. They're going to get out of the car. It's going to be right inside the zone. It's going to be a Pachinki showdown right now.
Boy.
Zamo is going to go down. He's going to get knocked out and finish. Bojangles going to get him. Bojangles going to get, or Lone Potato going to get him finally. Looking like Aragon died finally outside the zone. Bojangles going to knock out Sukia from AWM. Sukia from UTSA with the AWM. Semicolon.
This is Colorado School of Mines that we're looking at here. Team number 19, the one that was taking on UTSA there. Team number 3 is Minnesota Twin Cities that we're looking at. Three-way battle between them here. It would be what I want to see is Colorado School of Mines at this point do a tactical disengage because they are not in the position to take this fight.
Yeah, no, definitely, because School of Mines, I believe they have. Oh, is that Nade? Ooh, Sign the Bear got hurt a little bit. It's not, he's not dead, although that's really close. Looking at this team, look at this hold they got right now. 2 on the stairs, and then Righteous Ranger maybe blocking Sign the Bear's line of sight, but Clicks and Slat and Ninja Rampage are ready for it, so it's all about who pushes in. Looking like Ninja Rampage, gets punished. He peaks a little bit too slow, and Venus GG is actually going to go ahead and finish him there, or knock him down.
Where was Venus GG? I don't think he was even in that engagement previously. Oh, he's over on this side.
Here they are. This is 3 teams, actually. I'm going to say, I'm going to on that team.
3 teams right in this area.
Yeah, Illinois Edwardsville is engaging. You see right here, Clicks is well going to go down. Really holding that angle. Slat, again, I think Slat and Team 16 right here really kind of were just holding this angle very passively. They pushed in. If they stormed in, those 3 people would have had, kind of crazy targets to shoot at, and they could have played off of that. But instead, he's going to go for the frag right now. He's going to try and land it under the stairs because he knows that is going to beat the frag a little bit. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's not going to beef it. He's going to get 2, actually.
Sign the Bear just kind of walked out and died.
Yeah, they tried to punish Slat for throwing the grenade because they saw him walk a little bit forward, but they were able to go ahead and punish the push-in right there. He's going to use the smoke to his advantage, and everybody's going to res each other right there. But Slat and Ninja Rampage are going to be the only 2 left. But here comes Edwardsville, who's going to storm this. Yeah, looking like this is going to be exactly it. Tries to get it. 1. Oh, no. Chucky is going to go down. Slat going to go ahead and try and finish that. There they go. Handless Vexation is going to push out and clean up the mess. J-Walt Leviff and Venus GG alive for Edwardsville right now with Venus GG being down. Looking like Edwardsville is in an okay spot. Although Endless Vexation, the last person left alive right now. No, Sign the Bear is healthy, but he's down but not out.
And that is AB Tech, I believe we're looking at, right?
Trying to take those shots. No, not able to make the spray down happen. And Edwardsville is going to claim, I'd call it almost 3 teams right now so far. They're really fragging out.
Yeah, they really are. So great job from them. Definitely a standout week for them. I hope they continue doing this.
Yeah, definitely. Really playing well, really playing off of each other, really kind of took the team engagement to a new level. They knew exactly when to push. They saw the frags go down, and then they pushed when they saw it was stopping. Daniel D going to go down right now. Strobro going to get him with the M416. Kind of an unfortunate push. Looking at Bojangles as well. They're pushing around the corner here. Those suppressed shots happening. Yeah, just, again, Sukia and Meerkat from UTSA still alive on the top.
Taking shots at Repo right over there. He's going to try and take the shots, but he's not going to land anything. Still not yet. Repo Wraith just being really evasive here.
Yeah, really good kind of moving patterns out of all of these guys right now. Bojangles and everything.
Gets 2 shots down on Lieutenant Bojangles. Great job by Sayuka there.
Yeah, really good stuff. Actually, finally managed to kind of get him down there. Just kind of rough shots, but Bojangles is in a rough spot to get res. He's behind the hay bale right there. But at the same time, you have to push TSA. And we're going to use K right now to look at Wild Honey Badger getting shot at. They're going to go prone down behind the hill. Diem, they're looking like a little bit low. And these guys are from UC.
Yep, they're from University of Cincinnati over there. They have to push into UTK. That's never a good thing to do.
Yeah, but Beat a Victim super low, and Lone Potato is also low as well. We're going to look at one of them go down. Cold Boy from Cincinnati going to go down right there. Elm Zero peeking outside the left, trying to look and see if he can get this engagement back in order from UTK. Be the Victim going to get caught out right there. Nice. Elm Zero is going to be able to get another one down. That's 2 down for UTK. And we're going to see the push out of Cincinnati right now. They're going to rush Reester. They're looking at Luscious in the building over there. Reester kind of caught out, I would say.
I think they're just going to
No.
let Cold Boy go here.
Yeah, at this point, it's a really rough spot to hold. I mean, you could go for the res as well, but, you know, who knows who's holding that sight line. Again, they have one person resing Luscious, and then Reedster could be holding Cold Boy's sight line, and that's open field. So they're going to let him go and opt for the 3v3, I believe. 3v4.
Three healthy. V the victim. I don't think they're going to come out and get V the victim for risk of getting their heads blown off by Wild Honey Badger with the Car 98 there. I mean, he can see Reedster very clearly from where he's at, and he's taking shots at Reedster still.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like they are going on Be the Victim. They smoked the area.
So good play out of UTK, again, really valuing the fourth team member more than the frags, which in a lot of cases can be worth more in the long run. So 8 teams left alive, 25 players. Virginia Commonwealth being shot at, Maxter 90, taking these shots, looking at Thug Trio now, not able to connect with those shots. Mini 14 into 4 times. Looking at Team 10 right now, fighting over the crate. We see those going down. We're going to see JB is going to knock out Jason Tomasi with Scar L. Team 4 fighting Team 10, going to get 2 of them actually. JB, really good spray down on both of them. Sino 73 up towards the hill.
By the way, that was West Virginia University, Mississippi State.
Yep. Good stuff. Sino really just kind of unsure where these shots are coming from. Really good read. Yep, and there they go. Jason Tomasi finally going to go down right there. JB going to get the final kill, and that is going to be it for Jason.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, yep. Fight with Cincinnati and UTK still going on strong right now. We'll look at 3v4 situation. Again, UTK has the compound. Cincinnati kind of in a disadvantageous position, they have the ridge, but they don't have anything in between. They could play the terrain, they could split up, try and maybe throw UTK for a loop, but UTK is in what I would call a prime position right now in order to engage these guys with.
JB and West Virginia University is in a really good position.
Ooh, here we go.
Just as
nice.
I say that.
Thug Trio from West Virginia. Nice stuff. That's a crisp headshot right there. You saw the crosshair line up, no problem. He's going to try and go for 2, though. Mighty Derb going to avoid that. He's trying to peek a little bit. No, he's going to hit him, though. That's not a headshot, but that's body damage. Look at West Virginia. Again, going to go for the push now. They're going to try and get, in a better spot inside the zone. There are only 2 players, and they know that there's a team of 4 down there. UTSA as well down the hill. Probably heard those shots. Luscious, Team 1, UTK. Here we go.
West Virginia was actually the other team, by the way.
Oh, excuse me.
That's all right.
Elm Zero, actually, with a really good peek onto Luscious from UTK. Going to put it in a 3v3 healthy situation. Might give Cincinnati the ability to push on through and get in the zone here. Once, they've distracted UTK enough with the down.
Oh, and plus UTK is still dealing with Sayuka and company there. From Sayuka is from UTSA, right?
Yep. Yep. Looking at Be the Victim right now, trying to get those shots. So, Cincinnati is going to go away scot clean, but Meerkat is going to get Be the Victim and leaving 2 players left alive from UTSA. Has a read on Reedster right now. Looking at trying to get him near that generator. Not able to connect. Running by the fence, running by the RV right there. Not able to connect with, though. He's going to look at Lone Potato, who is as well just kind of out in the open. Him and Reedster very far away. We're going to look at V and his other friend die over there from UTK. They are going to go down, so it's going to put it into 2v2, and suddenly Cincinnati is looking really strong after they got away here.
I still got to think, though, that West Virginia is still in that best position because they have the hill and they have the zone to their back. They don't have to look anywhere behind them.
Looking at that Thug Trio and Pixelbop right now. Trying from Virginia Commonwealth, able to not, Thug Trio is going to go down right there, but Pixelbop going to try and get the flank around. It's a 1v3 right now. Jexy, though, going to get a good spray down on Pixelbop and finish off VCU right there, leaving 6 teams and 17 players left alive in the first game of Emerald today. Mighty Dirt taking those shots down over at Sayuka from UTSA. Not able to connect with anything, though. They're a little bit spread out, but they do have 4 players left alive. Reedster and Lone Potato have kind of split up. Reedster finding himself between a rock and an open place, and he's not able to actually... he's going to choose the rock, but that's rough. He's on his own. His teammate's not able to help him, and Mirka has a really good read on him right now. Yeah, there he goes. It's going to be... you can actually see who knocked him down there, but I don't think it was Meerkat right there. Looking at Cincinnati...
I think it was Zone, maybe? I don't know. I didn't really see who knocked him down, but he took shots from somewhere else.
Might have been Virginia, West Virginia, I believe, JB Maxter.
I was thinking it might have been Cincinnati, because they would have had a perfect sight on him from behind.
You're right, yeah. Looking at the arm right now, trying to get that, not able to connect, though. Maxter not landing that headshot. He's pretty geared out right there, but JB is... well, look at Jexy. Jexy just got hit pretty hard down there. Down to low health. Maybe the case where we see a push from these guys. But do they know that he was hit? Because I don't believe it was one of them that shot it. Looking at Cincinnati right now, he's going to be engaging Sayuka, going to knock out Can't Dance. Looking at Carpe Diem right now, he's going to be able to res, get a good spray down onto Illinois up there. He's going to try and push in the garage building. This is the second time we've seen Edwardsville deal with this kind of building, so.
They did well the first time, and ooh, the grenade.
Nice, Leviff, Wild Honey Badger. Cincinnati being really strong tonight. He's going to push up Honey Badger. Going to go down, though. He's going to get sprayed down by J-Wall. Going to get repaid in kind by Carpe Diem. Who's going to go ahead and finish the kill off right there. Edwardsville, again, left with 2 players. Oh, no! Meerkat.
They're left with 1. Venus GG on the top.
Yeah, now Elm Zero is going to be able to get it, but Carpe Diem is going to try and make that push to make it happen. Mighty Derb as well. So, Lone Potato finally going to get Sayuka from UTSA. Looking now, West Virginia. Venus GG kind of in a rough spot down in that compound. That compound is, again, the only compound left. He's going to be prone on the roof. Now, coordinated push from Cincinnati right here may indeed be what it takes to get Venus GG down. He's in a good spot. He's behind there. That's kind of the best spot you could be on the roof, but it all depends. Lone Potato looking really low right now from UTK. JB trying his best to peek around and finish off UTK and secure themselves the 3rd position, but that's going to be the I'm going to knock him out right there. Nice shot. You can't see it in the kill feed, but good stuff all around. You know, Wild Honey Badger.
Three teams left. Call it.
We got Illinois Edwardsville. We got Virginia or West Virginia, and we have Cincinnati.
Who do you think's gonna come out on top here?
I don't know. I'm looking at Virginia, and I'm thinking that they have the best position because they have the hill. They have 4 players. Edwardsville is looking rough right now. Venus GG's gonna vault over, and he might try and push up again, but that's rough. Yeah, he's gonna get shot at from up on the hill. So looking like Edwardsville may, yeah, Venus GG. That's a rough spot to be in. He's gonna. I'm wondering if Cincinnati heard the footsteps and they're going to know where he is, but they definitely heard Virginia up there, and they're trying to go. Oh, Elm Zero's going to go down. JB, I believe, took a really good shot on Elm Zero right there, and Venus GG is able to actually get away from this engagement now that Cincinnati's attention is shifted over. Zone
and they still have the zone.
Yeah, Cincinnati still has the zone here. I mean, that matters a little bit, but while we're going to see Wild Honey Badger looking at JB right now, trying to get this peek off, put it in favorable odds. He sees which way he's peeking.
Oh, the headshot.
Nice headshot, Cincinnati. Wild Honey Badger. Great stuff, not even with the car. Going to put JB in a bad spot. Again, to be res. The rest of his team is kind of to his west. Or to his east, depending on how you look at the map right now. Looking at Maxter again, he has the he has the pick gun right now. Going to try, but Cincinnati doing a really good job of not showing their head for a little bit. Carpe Diem showed his head for a tiny bit, but Maxter was not able to capitalize on that. He's going to see Honey Badger and Carpe Diem moving across, not able to get those shots. But Elm Zero going to get Honey Badger though with the M416. Yeah. Oh.
Are we seeing a name glitch here?
No, it might have been kind of one of those things where you walk in front of the teammate who's shooting. A little bit rough, but you know, to come back from it, they have the meds to be able to heal up there and kind of do this re-peak battle.
Mighty Derp going to go down again.
Yeah, he's going to go down one more time with the M416.
Yeah. Now West Virginia's in really bad position here. They have to push in with one person through. There's no cover there. There's no cover for Maxter to push in through here. I think this.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the zone temporarily, but if he has to move again, he's done. Venus GG, in the meantime, has a good position here as well.
Yeah, he's going to try and take those shots. We're going to see him beef a little bit on Carpe Diem. Not able to connect. No, now that Carpe knows exactly where Venus is, so it's going to be rough to see kind of how Venus plays this in a 1v3 peak battle, especially like this. We're going to see, oh, he saw his head. Carpe Diem trying to look. Cincinnati looking extremely strong right now. Maxter not going for the res on Mighty Derp or Barumski. Both of those players are indeed down right now, and Cincinnati looking extremely strong to win right now. I would give it, especially because it's a 1v. Oh, nice nade going to bounce off though. That's not going to connect. He's going to bounce off the bar right there. Yeah, look at that. It's a 1v3. Carpe Diem and Maxter. Again, trying to fight off Venus GG and Maxter. Yep, there goes the Mighty Derb. He's finally going to die. And it's now Cincinnati.
Cincinnati fully in control of this game as they have the compound. They're all in the same place. And Venus GG and Maxter over there. Just solos left. They have almost no shot of winning this at this point, but you know what? Weird things happen in PUBG.
Weird things happen. You know, a good spray down and a good push is all it takes. And good luck on the hands of Venus GG. If he could get a good spray down in Cincinnati, Maxter can kind of come in and sweep it up. We've seen Illinois do that. They kind of took the bait when another team was in that same building that Cincinnati was in, by the way. They were in that same building when Edwardsville kind of swept in and took that engagement head on.
Maxter does.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go for
Maxter does have to move in here through open cover or through open field with no cover at all. Venus GG actually place second here, or maybe even come in first, depending on how well he plays this, because he still has cover in that zone.
He
He
does
he
have to
only
move
has
out,
to
though.
run downstairs, and that back door is still in the zone.
That's true. It is still in the zone, but they know where he is, so it's going to make it rougher for him. And Maxter may have the advantage because they don't, or Cincinnati doesn't know exactly where Maxter is right now. They know where Venus is. He's in that building. They know he's there. Honey Badger has taken those shots, but you hear that window being broken. They're maybe he's maybe trying to bait a vault out, but I don't think that's going to work. Looking at Maxter now. He's still up on the
There
hill.
it is. Carpe Diem sees him.
Yep, there it is. He's jump vaulted out the window for real this time, but that zone is going to chunk him for a little bit. He's going to try and smoke himself off, but that is a 1v. Oh, he's going to get down behind the hill. Is he in there? Did he manage to get in?
Yep, he is
Wow.
in, and Maxter is slowly moving across the field while Cincinnati's attention is turned. Maxter going to take down
Oh, no, there he is. Maxter, good stuff. Virginia going to get... Oh, no, Venus GG super low right now. That nade isn't going to connect, but Wild Honey Badger is super low. He's chunking out really fast right there. It's going to be a 1v1v2, I believe, if he doesn't get him. Carpe Diem trying to rush up to get him, but that's not going to be it, and Honey Badger is going to go down right there. Carpe Diem going to make an aggressive flank in the garage now. Cincinnati kind of frazzled, I would say, after that one engagement. Venus GG trying his best to claim the second place. This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. 3 left alive. Wait, did they get Maxter?
Yep, they got Maxter.
They did get Maxter. So it's Cincinnati versus Southern Illinois, Edwardsville right now, doing their best.
Elm Zero, get off the roof! Get off the roof! Oh,
gotta
no,
get
he's
off.
in there.
He's
in
there?
there.
Wow, he's in there. That's crazy. Carpe Diem looking at Venus GG now. No, that's a rough spot. Venus knows exactly where he is. He really can't move except along that wall. And Carpe Diem is ready to blast that boy down as soon as he pops his head up. It's really just a matter of timing.
Yeah. Might I add, we are in final zone here. This is the final zone before it will, in about a minute and a half, completely close in on itself.
That Molotov, probably ill thrown, but he's going to be over the snake boy. That nade going to hit Venus GG. He's going to have to heal up again. He does have the meds. Another nade, though. Oh, it's going to be a little too far to the south, but they have the general idea.
Oh, they got him!
There they go. That's the nade, ladies and gentlemen. And the University of Cincinnati takes game number 1 for the Emerald Division.
Great job for University of Cincinnati. Damn.
Yeah, great stuff from them tonight. Elm Zero, 4 kills. Carpe Diem, 2 kills. Wild Honey Badger, 2 kills. Cold Boy, again, 0 kills. But a commanding win out of Cincinnati tonight. 4 plus 2 plus 2. That's 8 kills in first place. That's a solid amount of points. And then good job to Venus GG and Edwardsville for coming in second. Really great plays out of Venus GG right there. And Virginia for coming in third.
You have West Virginia also with 9 kills there that game. Great slaying coming out of them with a third place finish. That's going to be really, really valuable.
Absolutely. Also, speaking of high frags, Sayuka, however you want to say it, Patrick, that's his name, 7 kills plus 3, that's 10, and Persuasion Agent had 1, that's 11 kills in 5th place, and then UTK coming in 4th with 3 and 1 is 4 kills and 4th place finish. Yeah, great stuff. Cincinnati played that extremely, extremely well, I would happen to say.
Oh, yeah, they played that just about as well as they could. They kind of took their attention off Maxter there for a while, and it did kind of bite them a little bit. But you know what? Great job by them anyway. Because you know what? When you're trying to take out the one guy, your attention sometimes slip. You get tunnel vision as a team, and you know that tends to happen. But great job from them.
Yeah, absolutely. Then kind of looking at Jexy, had 4 kills, looking at more notable kills. Thug Trio, Virginia Commonwealth, had 4 kills. Bojangles, I'm seeing, had 3 kills. Sign the Bear had 2 kills down there. I believe that's all I can see for now. And with that, we will move back into the waiting games. But yeah, what a great game. A lot of good team play there. A lot of good kind of, what do you call it? Just good playing off of each other. Did a really great job of, like, again, team play. Again, I'm going to emphasize that again. Team play is huge in CBA. The ability to play off of each other and not play it like a pub is massive. And Cincinnati did a really, really great job of showing us that. You know, they kind of maybe have learned from some of the other teams that have done really well, like VCU, in that sense. So,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and with that, we will actually be bringing you game number 2 of Emerald instead of Ruby tonight. There's some timing issues on that end. So we will be bringing you game number 2 of the Emerald Division to see these same guys going at it once more in just a little bit. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back.
See you later, everybody.
Savannah.
Get down to the baseline. Get down to the baseline.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Collegiate Battlegrounds Association. We will be doing game number 2 for Emerald tonight. There's a little bit of a timing issue on Ruby's end. We'll be bringing you game number 2 for the Emerald division. Again, these same guys that you had just seen fight will be competing again. My name, of course, is Airless Goose, joined tonight by my esteemed co-host.
And I am back. My name is Gigabyte. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah.
Again.
Great stuff going on with these games. We have 7 seconds. The plane's about to come in and drop these boys off for game number 2. And here they go. So yeah, I'm wondering, kind of, are we going to see a repeat? We've seen some 2-peats before. We've seen some teams have really good finishes twice in a row.
We've had 4 2-peats in CBA history. I want to see the 5th one tonight. Let's see if Cincinnati can do it. Oh yeah, and by the way, I never got to shout this out on stream because I was raving about it in our Discord. But congratulations officially from me to Washington for their first 3-peat in CBA history. That's a great job from them.
Yeah, just seriously one of the strongest teams this season, consistently strong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm, definitely going to watch their progress with great expectations as the season continues on. So basically,
is it just me, or is this almost the exact same plane path we just
I
had?
was literally about to comment that is pretty much exactly what we had game number 1.
Well, let's see if anyone goes Zarky, shall we?
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
It
I
thinks
don't
the
think
boys
so.
are going to go change it up and go down to South George, where the fighting again will take place. Looking at it now, it's basically the same path minus Sarky. The same drops. We're looking at Sev. No, not Sev. Excuse me. I'm looking at Lipovka. I have one team down there. Milta Power, Milta Factory. We're going to get West Virginia down there. 2 teams in military. And then Virginia Commonwealth, again, going to do that thing where they split up. And they're going to take the southern middle part of the island.
Mm-hmm. West Virginia has it good. They've got both Factory and Milta Power all to themselves, and they have 2 looting each.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of loot. And we see Factory being a spot where people are, like, they contest. They fight over it. So having, one team for both sections of Milta Power is nuts. So.
Oh, yeah, they got to be feeling good about that.
Yeah, definitely. They
Oh, Sino, no!
X Games. X Games!
Oh, wait. I thought it was...
Nailed it. Okay.
I thought for a second when he rolled it back over, it was going to land on him.
That would have been pretty much the most unfortunate thing I would have seen. By the way, I don't know if you just caught that circle there. It's pretty much the opposite circle of what we just saw. Circle that we saw last game was central. It wasn't really worth noting almost. It was kind of just a whatever circle. All the teams were in it. No, this circle, centered around Stalber. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate circle for many of our teams, because I think it was yet again another one of the circles where it's like we have 4 whole people in the circle. Yay!
Yep. So we're gonna have to wait for all of these teams to kind of push in, and this might be an early game battle.
Yeah, this is in where's this, Georgie? Yeah, this is in Georgie. So this has been a conflict between these exact sets of buildings that we've seen multiple times this season, and we see that most of the time it ends with maybe one person on each team dying, but then both teams just disengaging at some point.
Yeah, again, this is a really passive kind of spot to engage in because a lot of it is just window peaks.
Yeah.
In fact,
you'll take passing shots at each other, but aside from that, nothing really consequential.
Unless someone decides to kind of shake things up, little tip the scales kind of thing, and really, really push kind of one of those other teams, we're going to see it kind of be a more passive engagement. Military, 2 teams. Yaz, 1 team. Looking at Repo and Dingus Khan, Minnesota Twin Cities. Ninja Rampage, they might catch out Bojangles, looking like they're going to be at a collision course. Ninja Rampage, only with a pistol. And a level 1 vest.
Things might be heating up here in Severny as LSU is running in. Oh, and we have Team 16 there running in as well, and Team 3 also here. So, oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Bojangles, again, only has a pistol, though. No helmet. Not in kind of a good spot, but we're seeing Twin Cities in Team 16 with Slat kind of engaging at the moment. They're in Severny. Looking at Slat from Louisiana State. Nikhil is going to go down right now. Slat going to get a good headshot with an M416 and put him down behind the car. Kind of in a bad spot to res too. The rest of his team rotated out towards the north, Sev, and he got caught out kind of towards the south end.
Yeah, it looks like LSU is just going to get a quick little pick here and then it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to work their way. They might have an idea of where Bojangles is. One of them might have seen him running. But he's on the roof right now. He was on the roof briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So interesting kind of scenario right now for Minnesota Twin Cities to kind of play this. Kind of their Nikhil, I think it's kind of a given as we see his bar tick down. It's more and more likely the probability will keep going up that he is going to die, and they're not going to res him. And
He's also yeah. I don't see it. I don't see him
No.
getting out of it.
So Twin Cities is now probably strategizing how are we going to play this 3v4 right now? How are we going to do this? Actually, yeah, 3v4.
I think there's only 3 of LSU in that area.
Is there only, where's the other one?
I don't know. Is LSU playing with 3 tonight?
They may indeed be playing with 3. I think we saw there was one team who did connect with 3. We had 63 instead of our usual 64.
No, they have 3 in the city at the very least. And there's Nikhil going down.
Yeah, he's finally going to die right there. But, you know, now it's kind of even. I thought there were 4. Now there's 3. So Twin Cities and Louisiana State kind of playing off of each other again. They have even numbers. They have even sides of the road. And they have even buildings. So it's really just kind of who can get the pick first and then push.
Looks like Bojangles gonna try and make a wide flank here. Either trying to, well, he may also be trying to loot these buildings at the same time as making a wide flank.
Yeah, definitely. It could possibly. We're going to see Louisiana take the initiative, take some shots at the rotation coming out of Minnesota Twin Cities. They're going to end up going down and trying to take those shots. HD Beast, again, kind of on the road, trying to, again, seeing if they can scout out Twin Cities. But again, Twin Cities made a maybe quote-unquote mistake. Dingus Khan is left alone in the northern side. That's how we saw one of the members of Twin Cities right now just die, and he was unable to get rezzed because of it. So, interesting to see that they made that decision. Griff Galmore is going to go from Liberty University, going to get that care package, I believe.
Oh wait, it's 300 IQ GIF, or 300 IQ Griff.
Yeah, we had the great barn play, I remember, from one of the first games of the season. He played that barn extremely well and kind of put Liberty on my radar as a team that could do pretty well this season.
Yeah, I've been watching them quite a lot. They're kind of in the middle of the rankings right now, but you know, I hope they would you know, figure out how to kind of bring themselves back up at this point.
Yeah, definitely. They have the know-how. They just have to apply it. Look at it, Daniel D right now. Taking these shots over the team right now. In the U.S. I know I was saying earlier in the last game about all grouping up in one car and how that's not terribly too common. But again, sometimes you just kind of have to. If you don't find 4 cars, you know.
Yeah, really. I mean, if you're not ECU, you know, you don't do that.
That's very true. Look, actually, a rotation happened. Looking at Louisiana, we're back up in Severny right now with Twin Cities and Louisiana State. I believe, yeah, it looks like
Twin Cities did have one down there.
Or no, Louisiana had one down, I believe. Team 16.
Oh yeah, Louisiana State. Yep.
Louisiana had one down. He's able to get back up though. Bojangles is about half health. Repo, again, they're playing, everything is super passive now. They made a good team rotation. They all got back together. Now they're all in a house. Now Twin Cities is in a much, much better position than they were when we last left them, where we saw one team member kind of towards the north end and the rest were rotating south. So again, just kind of a peak battle right now. It's one of those slow engagements. It's not one of the ones that you want to like really rush, because both teams kind of have a separate area in Severny. They just want to like play it.
Right.
Play it as they see it, literally. Teams starting to move into the zone. We're seeing a lot of the outskirts towards Raz. We're seeing one team up in Kameshki now. It's, you know, teams are starting to filter in, and a lot of them, probably just by the magic of Battlegrounds, kind of whiffed by each other and weren't able to connect with those engagements. Connecting.
HD Beast attempting to take the shots with the Iron Sight Car 98, but you know what? They're so close that he may not need anything special.
Yeah, no, honestly. At this range, Iron Sights are fine. You could just put that little tick marker down there, line it up with the head, and pull the trigger, and you'll knock somebody out. Repo Wraith, again, kind of rolling out, not able to connect with that shot there. He's going to switch over to the F4. Nope, not able to connect there, but his position's going to be given away. And Twin Cities making the interesting play. Again, they're having somebody rotate over, although at this point, Louisiana knows that the rotate happened.
Yeah, they'll be calling that, but they seem to be ignoring it, and I don't know why, because Reaper Wraith has a perfect view on him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Reaper with HDP is just, there he goes, finally taking those shots, but going to be a little bit late and not able to get the full damage he possibly could have on that engagement. And looking like maybe Twin Cities is just going to say, nope, screw it, we're out of here. This is taking too long, and we can go somewhere else. Oh, or they could.
They're going to swing around trying to pick up Reba Wraith.
Yeah, that's actually a really good spot because you don't have to cross a sight line.
Yeah.
Or a bad sight line from Louisiana, and they're just going to get in probably towards the north end of the map here. It's completely different terrain from what we ended up with last time.
Yeah,
just
it's
totally different.
Oh yeah. It's been fairly quiet here so far. In all honesty, have we even had a team be eliminated yet?
Nope. 16 teams, 62 players. 1 player died. The 1 player from Minnesota Twin Cities died, and that is it so far. Because we came in with 63. I believe Louisiana State had 1 disconnect at the beginning of the game. So, it's I thought it would be a spicy early game. It turned out to be slower than last one.
Yeah, that's kind of unusual for circles that land well outside the playing path. Maybe these teams are just starting to get used to it by now, because it's been happening so much this season. It's kind of, I don't know why it's happening so much either, because it's happening a disproportionate amount of the time, honestly. But
yeah, and I'm gonna compare this to my suppressor analogy that I keep going back to. The suppressor gets worse as players get better, so the circles become less zany as players get better and can adapt to them better.
this is true.
So I think that's a prime case of what we're seeing here, because all of these teams are still alive. We haven't had a team be eliminated yet, and the first circle is about to finally close in. So,
And we've only had 1 player die.
Yeah.
And it was just a lucky pick.
It was a lucky pick and kind of an unfortunate positioning error that really caught him out. It wasn't kind of, it wasn't a pick due to placement in the circle sense, is what I'm saying. Yeah, he died due to a bad placement within Severny, but he didn't die due to a bad team push into the circle, which we... Yeah, we're seeing the first circle about to kind of convene in here.
That was a Colorado School of Mines we were just looking at. Now we're taking a look at SIUE, one of our front runners from the last game, Venus GG, getting them that 2nd place finish last game.
Did a really, really great job in that end, getting them 2nd place. But again, they're just going to kind of play as a team. That little compound is just inside the zone, so they're able to stick there. Stallber is still in, but it's going to be, again, kind of more north. We're going to see these teams forced more north onto the mountain, onto where Stallber is. And maybe because I love this kind of hill, because I remember there was one game, it was in like our prior elite games, that the circle ended up on the Stallber, and every single team in the league was on that one side of the hill, I believe, and it was a genuine bloodbath. So who knows?
Whoops.
Oh, whoops, daisies. That's the U.S. taking the tumble back up. Okay, there he goes. Adios.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. He did a rough and tumble, and he's gonna die to the vehicle explosion. That was a little rough. Oh, Mighty Deer gonna eat one of those headshots actually from UTSA taking those shots.
This is West Virginia that we're looking at here. West Virginia versus UTSA again. It seems to be a running theme this season.
Yeah, again, these teams have engaged with each other a lot. Now, with that one kill, they're going to know who each other are, and they're going to try and play it probably like they always have, but, keeping in mind who they're playing against. UTSA being one of the best fragging schools and #1 in the division right now, as of last game. Again, right now, we're going to get Strobo going to get 2 of them, Trippy Remix and Gibbs. Jexy going to get Red Shell. Finally with the M416. Good shots there. Strobo going to finally kill Gibbs with the M416. Looking at the engagement now. Bandit Yoshi is able to get away in the car, but not by much, as Liberty University gets a 3-piece right there.
On Illinois, Chicago.
Yeah, great fight onto Liberty. He's going to try and lead that car a little bit, but that's a little too far out of range.
That's going to be, this might be the end of him. Yeah.
Yeah, Bandit Yoshi just kind of ran out of the frying pan and into the oven. That's the 2nd car we've seen explode and get that vehicle kill. I'm all a fan of it. You don't see it terribly too much, but it reminds you that cars aren't, cars are cars. They can explode, although not realistic. It's a game mechanic.
Nobody even has a saw. Nobody even has a 249.
No, I mean, if you have a squad of 4 shooting at them, the ARs still do a pretty decent damage to the vehicles, and they're able to explode.
I forget what the actual number for 5.56 is. I think it's 35, 40 rounds, maybe?
I actually didn't know there were damage numbers for it, so I couldn't...
Yeah, there actually are.
I couldn't tell you right off the bat. Looking right now, again, another car, Big Cheese Boy. And the rest of these guys coming out and they're going to be driving right up into Yaz. Big Cheese Boy from Clemson University, and the rest of these guys going to be alerted from
Oh,
UTK.
no.
Oh, they're getting out. Okay, so now we're going to see Clemson versus UTK. The engagements are getting Reese are going to get a nice early knock onto Edgy Erics as teams begin to get into position. He's just going to get finished immediately because they know where the other players went. They don't need the bait. Big Cheese Boy going to be on the right. Ryan Block going to be on the left of this engagement, looking now from Reese's perspective. He is going to be kind of peeking left, peeking right. He's going to be able to pick up the ammo right here from that M16, and that's going to put Clemson at a major disadvantage as this fight begins. Speaking of fights, Chuck from SIU East taking some shots at Minnesota Twin Cities, though nothing's going to come out of it.
They've got that weird middle ground compound there where, you know, if you're in that area, you love to have the compound. If you're not in that area, that compound is poison. You should probably not be in it.
Yeah.
But that the circle is still the point where you're okay with having it, and especially if it lands near you. But I'd say at here sometime soon they're going to want to start leaving that, start pushing their way up the hill. Probably want to stay on the cliffs if at all possible.
We may indeed. Yaz is looking a fair amount spicy, and it's not out of the picture yet. Yaz is a super interesting area for the game to hit because it's the most urban area of the whole map. There's so many buildings within this one small area that it's really just a game of angles, and it's super interesting to see how teams play like the ultimate angle peak game.
It's rare that we see an actual urban ending, but those are the most fun endings to watch because you got just building to building combat is one of the most fun things about this game because it's actually really well designed, and well, actually I should say the design lends itself really well to urban combat at the same time as lending itself very well to, you know, kind of the more hillside countryside combat as well. The design is really great in that way.
Definitely. Looking at Liberty University, peeking up on the Stalber, looking like Team 17 and Team 16 right now. Slat and the rest of these guys from Louisiana State. What do you call it? It may be possible that they see each other here, but the terrain may make it so that they don't. Oh, Yaz is in the zone. That's looking more and more likely, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, possibly. But it could just as likely be a field ending, and that's not something we want to see. Oh, could you imagine if it ended in the forest north of Mansion?
I don't think I've ever seen that. I think I've seen a Mansion ending. Or we could see Mansion. It's possible. Is that out of the zone? I don't think so.
Mansion? Oh, no, Mansion is out of the zone.
Mansion is out of the zone. Okay, so we have...
I think, like, maybe the top left corner is still in. Maybe.
But that's not going to be of any consequence. So, yeah, kind of, again, a really slow game, all things being told. Again, Boyson right now taking those shots at that US. Nothing's going to be able to hit the Team of 4. I'm wondering if the Team of 4 tries to take more shots at the car itself than the player. Might be more of a viable option.
Oh yeah, that's definitely viable. It's a lot easier to hit, 10 shots from each player onto a moving car than it is, 3 shots onto a player
in the moving car.
Yeah.
Looking like the engagement between Louisiana State and Liberty, you did actually come to fruition, and looking like Louisiana's in kind of a bad spot. Liberty's kind of in a commanding position. We're gonna get Beam reaching 1, gonna get Jane Craze with the Scar L as they kind of try to push in right here. Team 5, West Virginia. Looking right now, Pixel Bob, Chosen Demon, trying to take those shots. Not able to connect with anything though. We're looking at Cincinnati right there, Team 13. You saw looking like maybe a little bit. They're kind of no, they're fine. No, they're fine right now. Oh my gosh, Yaz is getting spicy as these teams.
What was that nade?
I don't know. Maybe the car. Maybe there was somebody behind there. Who knows? Beam reaching, finally going to get Jing right there. HDB is going to knock out Strobo. HDB's killing him. Jexy getting Ninja Rampage. Griff Galmore getting HDB. Jexy going to kill Ninja Rampage right there.
We have 5 teams in this Yasnaya area.
Yeah, and 15 left alive, by the way. There's 53 players, and 1 team is dead. 52 players. Suki had just killed HDBs.
And we're on to the third. Is this the third or fourth circle? I think this is the third one, right?
Third circle. Maybe. We're about to get to the 4th. This currently is the 3rd. Slat going to go down there as Raven going to get the headshot and finish Louisiana State off. UTSA taking him out to bring it down to 14 teams left alive.
Uh-oh, UTSA moving back up the cliffs.
Oh, they're going to move right back up into Monster Maroon Orbitals. The rest of these guys, Big Mac Attack and Aragon. As Team 17, as Liberty University also kind of pushes down the hill. We can see a 3-way engagement right now. 51 players left alive. Looks like Draven's going to get slapped with a headshot. Did we just do that?
This is Liberty University moving down into UTSA. UTSA spots out Griff Galmore.
Yeah, he spots him out. He has the MK14, but he's going to be able to just kind of burst down a little bit. He's not dead. He's going to have to burn his only first aid kit right there, but he does have the MK.
Why is
Orbitals. right there.
That was that memes.
Big memes. Definitely big memes coming out of that. Poor Griff. Just totally separate team, completely caught out.
Yeah,
Right
really.
there. Orbitals, and these guys out of northern Colorado. Gonna engage again with UTSA. Big Mac attack right up the hill. Sukia with the vector. Actually gonna get a nice spray down peek right down the hill before Montrevor gets a chance to get a repeat. Again, Montrevor with the good flank. Sukia kind of getting caught out right there. Doesn't know what to do, so he's gonna retreat back down the hill. Leaving Raven again, and Persuasion Asian trying to clean it up right there. Nice micro Uzi with the suppressor, gonna get one down. But Persuasion Asian tries to go for the peek, but he's gonna get punished for it. And he's gonna go down as well. Look at
Meerkat
this right
sitting
now.
outside the zone.
Oh no, Meerkat is out and Aragon is up left alive. It is a 1v1 again. Right now, Aragon, Northern Colorado versus UTSA, but Meerkat is going to clutch it out right now. Sukia, oh no, Sukia was alive, but he wasn't in the fight. Going to finish that fight with all players left alive and 2 down, but not out. Champs of the former game, Cincinnati right now, taking a look at team number 10 with Sino Fiend and Jason Tomasi. Commander Zhao going to go down. Carpe Diem going to get him with the M16, forcing Team 10 right now to kind of reevaluate their strategies on how they play the 4v3.
Yeah, if I were them, again, a tactical disengage is in order here. They just need to kind of move across that hill using as much cover as they possibly can. They can't really push into them right now at being a 3v4. So they kind of have to take their... Oh, man, they have to push down right in front of UTSA, too. I don't think they realize UTSA is right where they are, so they may still try and move across the hill. Or their other option is to wait for the other team to move and then take their position, because they are pretty close to the edge of the circle.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at UTK right now, kind of taking some shots over and face Bob, the rest of West Virginia. They're trying their best to look at Lone a little bit behind on Thug Trail right there. They're able to get away, but Yaz is getting ever and ever more spicy, like a good chicken wing dinner. Pixel Bob gonna get Big Cheese Boy with a headshot. Beam reaching, gonna knock him out. Pixel Bob with the Scar L in retaliation. Beam ring just actually gonna kill him. He kind of caught Pixel Bob out. Daniel D again holding this house. Ryan block as well. He sees him on the stairs. Daniel D is going to be pushing this house right now. They rolled up into the wrong house. Get 2v3, I believe, are in that house right now. So,
oh man, this Yasnaya situation. Look at Team 5. They have players in all different locations in Yasnaya right now. And who is Team 5?
Team 5 West Virginia, I believe, with Pixel Bob.
Oh no, that's Virginia
Commonwealth. Virginia
Yeah.
Commonwealth, West Virginia. Excuse me on that one. Daniel D right now, again, they know they're in a disadvantage here. They may have heard the 3 players upstairs, so Virginia Commonwealth right now able to just kind of hold the bottom of the house and do their best to just, wait for them to move down. Again, you can vault out of the window, you can go down there, but Beam reaching is going to reach for that frag grenade and try and get it. Oh, that's a flashbang.
Oops.
Yep. Oh, no, he's going to catch one of them with the flashbang, but that's not what they're looking for. Again, there are shots happening everywhere. Sayuka's going to knock out Sino right there. Persuasion Agent finishing him off with the SKS. Lush is killing Draven with the Kar98K. Suki getting Fiend Ninja with the Scar L. Looking at Righteous Ranger again. He's going to go down right there. Major Big Bear is going to get him an Argonaut. Going to finish him off right there from SIUE. Looking luscious right now.
We're down to 11 teams left alive here.
It's about to get heckin' spicy.
Cincinnati end up making it out of that? Nope, looks like they are dead. Cincinnati's nowhere to be found at this point.
Since we're looking at Cincinnati right now, M0, Wild Honey Badger.
Oh yeah, this is them, isn't it?
Yeah, Team 13.
Wait.
They're right in the middle of the field. Yikes, that's a heck of a spot.
Yep,
Yeah.
that is Cincinnati. Yep.
Endless Vexation getting shot at. It's me, Chuck T, trying to get that good volley right over the care package. But I put Cincinnati's positioning as a big yikes right now. They're in the middle of the field. Swindle as well, trying to get these pushes up. Going to get Voiced right there. Be the Victim getting Sign the Bear as well.
Actually, I don't think their position's that bad right now. Look at it. They have practically no one to their east.
Oh, that's
and
right.
They are pretty much in the center of the circle.
And I guess if the situation in Yasnia continues to escalate and these shots keep happening, they may be in a good spot to push out. I think their biggest worry would be UTSA kind of up to their north. You see Team 2
now
right there,
they're in the best spot. Now they're in the best spot.
Oh my gosh. Cincinnati.
They're in that house. They're in that house, right? They're in the center of the field.
Oh my gosh.
Have perfect sights on UTSA and everywhere around them. Cincinnati has an amazing spot to try and close out a 2-piece here today.
Definitely. They really just need to play this passively and kind of play the zone here. We see, I believe, one of the members in the corner right there didn't actually have a helmet. So they need to play it passive. They're in the zone. They have the advantage that the other teams are going to try and work for. They just need to play that, and they'll be all right. You're going to see Persuasion Asian, though. They do have a lock on them in kind of that general area, so it's going to be rough to see how they manage to get there, or how they manage to play that. Looking at it now, he's just switching gears over. They're going to look at Virginia Commonwealth, try and take those shots. He is suppressed.
Lush
But-
is taking. Oh, he has the 8 times on the car 98, but he's gonna hit the railing.
Yeah, right there. Yep, it's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, such as that. But I don't know. I feel like Cincinnati is not playing the advantage that they need to play right now. They have that little house right there. They're all in there. UTK and UTSA know that they're there, so it's not like...
They don't really need to do anything right now. They can just sit there and try and cover their backs a little bit while these other teams fight it out for them.
But they're making it their case to kind of do it. JB going to knock out Repo right there. Wild Honey Badger going to get Luscious Meerkat, getting LZ, and JB going to knock out Lieutenant Bojangles right there. Genghis Khan also trying with the Uzi right there, kind of make a play happen from Twin Cities right there. But he's going to go ahead, vault over the wall, able for JB, Mighty Derb, and the rest of Virginia, able to not catch him out right there. He's going to get away. JB going to finally get Bojangles with the M416 though. Looking at Yaznaya right now. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at right now. Looking at Daniel D as well with the AK. Not able to go down right there.
I count 7 teams in Yasnaya.
7 teams in Yaznaya right now. Holy crud, ladies and gentlemen. Chosen Demon.
This is just some kind of nuts. This is a spicy circle. That's for sure.
I gotta see. I would reckon to say there's 31 people and 10 teams left alive. We'd cut those numbers in half.
Yeah.
Easily by the end in the next 2-3 minutes. We'll see that happen. Starting that, J-Wog gonna get Big Cheese Boy with the M416, excuse me, right there.
Venus GG, he sees him! Oh wait, no,
he doesn't. That's our spectator thing. They are behind the wall.
Oh, they looked like they were just there.
Yeah,
oh,
it looked like they were there. UTK in a good spot right now. I would say UTK's positioning is rivaling that of Cincinnati. Lone Potato actually gonna get tech wreck from U of A. Is gonna go down right there. Still looking.
It really does kind of depend on where this next circle swings. UTK is in a great position right now.
And
yes, they are.
Dragging out Thug Trio from Virginia Commonwealth going to go down there. Be the victim, getting them. Looking at Reeser, he's going to get finished Thug Trio as well. In Lone Potato going to finish Tech Wreck. Like, UTK and Reeser going to get Thug Trio. Daniel D going to knock out Levif with the AKM right there. Solid engagement. Again, we see JB, the rest of Virginia, kind of, again, peeking out, looking at Semicolon, looking at Team 19, right there, trying to get those peak. See the shots coming out. Wild Honey Badger getting Luscious the Car 98K. Mighty Derb getting Semicolon with the M416. And right now, Barumski going to go down as well, but he is in a rough as heck situation. That bathroom...
I'd say his teammates are just going to let him go on this one. They're like, yeah, no, we don't want to take the circle damage there. Bye, dude.
See ya. And if we go in through the window, we're just going to die anyway. So we'd rather cut our losses right now and just move on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So 27 people left alive.
10
right
teams
now.
left. That is an average of like 2 or 3 people per team. And you got to take into the fact that we still have 4 teams over there who are just kind of sitting there in the circle, or sitting there around the circle, who still have 3 or 4 left.
Yeah, right? Like, yikes, this circle right now. Cincinnati playing so aggressive right now. They're peeking, they're taking shots. UTSA knows where they are, and they're just, you know, they're looking to frag, because now look at the circle. They have to move a fair amount. We're going to be engaging right now. Ryan blocks, though. Oh, Chosen Demon going to get Big Cheese Boy with the S12K. Beam reaching, going to get Chosen Demon. Looking at the UMP right now. Ryan blocks, not able to get it. Daniel D is going to be able to put him down right there. And look at it now. Beam reaching as well, trying to peek around the corner. Going to finish off Ryan blocks right there, but he's going to be peeking. Oh, Beam reaching as well. Nice spray down. Daniel D and JB finishing the cleanup crew. J-Wog going to get Dingus Khan with the M416. Looking around, Vita Victim getting Major Big Bear with the Car 98K headshot. JB going to get Venus GG from SIUE with the M416. JB as well. Looking at J-Wog right now from SIUE. He's going to go finish them off. Great stuff out of Virginia right now. Looking at the Mighty Derb. He's going to again reconvene with his teammate. And sees Meerkat. Team number 2 is UTSA. Looking at Meerkat as well. Going to try and get the spray down, but they're going to trade as well. It's going to go down. JB is going to get finished off by UTSA. Again, Persuasion Age is really low. Going to knock out Bromsky, though. Good stuff right there. And looking like UTSA is going to push off Virginia right there. Mighty Derb is able to get away, but Persuasion Age is super low. 2 people down from UTSA. Not looking good for them right now.
Not at all, but Cincinnati managing to move in here pretty well. Even into this other team they have down there. I forget who that is down there. I'm not entirely sure who that was down there. That is Swindle and what is that? University of Arizona? Yep, that is University of Arizona. Yep.
Okay, sorry, that's West Virginia from Mighty Derb. Again, not Virginia Commonwealth. Reester as well. Nice shot, Mighty Derb from West Virginia. Good peek onto UTK right there. Able to land a nice headshot and take him down right now. Again, 4 teams and 12 people left alive. 6 teams just died, by the way. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up with all that, but we are down to 6 teams left alive. Cincinnati, I see West Virginia, I see Cincinnati, I see UTK, and I see Team 18, Argonaut as well. Elm Zero.
Cincinnati starting to slay away at University of Arizona here.
Yeah, as they come up, we see Argonaut is low right there, and Cincinnati just playing an insane game right now. They have a really good spread kind of across. They really made the effort to kind of push in conservatively, and they're going to let West Virginia and the Mighty Derb kind of handle that over there. Luscious from UTA is going to go down. Looking at Wild Honey Badger, though, he's going to get Major Big Bear. And for some reason, Cincinnati is in a position to win it. Again, it's UTK versus Cincinnati right now. Either way this works out, Cincinnati has had a fantastic night. I can't say that enough.
For being middle of the road, oh man, Cincinnati has to move.
Oh no, they have to move. It's okay though. Again, at this stage, there's 4 players for each team. It's 4v4.
They don't have a ton of they don't have a ton of cover there. They don't have any cover at all moving into where they have to move into. They have to move over that hill, and then once they move over that hill, they're wide in the open.
Yeah, so it's going to be rough. I'm interested to see because QTK doesn't have to move out of this town hall thing in Yaz or whatever you want to call it, police station. So it's really going to be a pick battle. Kind of Honey Badger's going to get caught out a little bit there. Lush is trying to knock those headshots, but he's not able to connect with them there. Again, that's a rough spot for Cincinnati to be in. They made it this far, but UTK has proved them dominant in terms of fragging this game. They took that compound and really just held their own.
What they need to do at this point is they need to try and get a couple picks, and once they get like 1 or 2 picks, or they're really low, they need to try and push up as fast as they can, get right behind that walls, and then try and play the short game.
Yeah, absolutely, because this range heavily favors UTK. They have 2 in, 2 out, and then although it's also to note, Cincinnati doesn't have a complete disadvantage. They could kind of spread out along the ridge.
And I think that's what Cowboy's doing right now, exactly as you say that.
Yep, he's going to be pushing out. He's going to use what they have to their advantage. Again, they can come around the side. Carpe Diem's going to be a little bit low right there. But look at this right now. Yeah, Cincinnati doing their best to kind of send Cold Boy around, but Reedster...
There's the pick.
There's the pick. Carpe Diem.
There's the pick they need.
Yeah, their Luscious is down there now, so their Carpe Diem is as well.
That's the pick I was talking about.
Yeah, so here comes the push. Cold Boy, Reedster as well. Cold Boy's going to get caught out a little bit there. He might go down right there. He does indeed go down right there. Looking like Lone Potato going to get him with the Scar. Ellen. Cincinnati just in a rough spot. Yep, there goes Wild Honey Badger, and 1 player left alive on their team. Towards the right, you see Elm Zero. Yeah, he's caught out. Lone Potato has a rebound on him, and they're just going to go ahead and clean up shop, maybe. As soon as they land the shot, there they go. Yeah, that was...
UT Knoxville winning game number 2 in the Emerald Division, but Cincinnati's...
Yeah, wow. And, I will say one thing. I swear, if the zone flipped, I guarantee Cincinnati would have won that.
Oh,
that was 110% a zone thing. That was 110% a zone situation because they had to move and they were in bad cover.
RNGesus did not favor them, that's for sure.
Yeah, but still, a commanding finish from Cincinnati tonight. They did fantastic. Kills weren't as heavy this game. We only saw 2 + 1 + 2, 3, and 5 kills, but second place with 5 kills, and first place, I think they had 8 kills, was nuts.
Yeah, that's kind of a ridiculous night, especially for a team, previous to tonight, was 9th on the Emerald leaderboard.
Yeah, they were all right. They were just okay. Now they've gone up, I would say, at least maybe 2 places, 2, maybe 3, depending on how everybody else did.
I don't know. Some of the top of the top 5 there did not do so well tonight, so we may end up seeing them push into the top 5, maybe just outside. I'm gonna put them at 6th.
Put them at 6th?
I'm gonna put them at 6th after tonight. Yep.
Yeah. Looking at it now, again, second place, we have, of course, Cincinnati. First place, UTK. Third place, actually, we have University of Arizona. Not many kills, but a solid place finish. We have West Virginia with JB Borumski, Mighty Derb, and Maxter 999. Going to get 4th. And in 5th place, UTSA. Again, Sayuka having a really great night in terms of frags. He had 7 the first game, 6 this game. Meerkat as well, having 3s, Raven 2, and Persuasion 1.
Really consistent night there from UTSA. They placed 5th both times, I believe.
Both times with a lot of kills. So I think with that kind of consistency, they're going to hold their top spot because they are top currently in the league. So it's kind of one of those things where they're doing good enough to keep the top spot, but they're not quite top in the league. They're top in division. Washington hasn't beat. Yeah, Washington has everybody beat right now, but I'm talking just division right now.
Yeah.
Really, overall standpoint, Washington is they're gone. They've gone to the races, come back, and went again. Like they're really far ahead. We're seeing a Riverside situation coming in from season 1 with these guys. So
as long as they don't choke like Riverside did.
Well, it's playoffs. Those haven't happened yet, so anything is possible up till then. But yeah, what a great night of PUBG. And a very PUBG ending to this to tonight's games, I would reckon to say.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm. Not seeing terribly too many kills from the rest of them. Everybody really only had kind of 2 kills each. But yeah, what a great night, everybody.
Great night to all of our Emerald teams.
Mhm.
You know, it was really fun to watch. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I got to be honest. I was kind of rooting for Cincinnati there at the end a little bit. I was
Oh,
hoping
yeah.
they could just our 5th ever double up.
Yeah,
But
right?
they came this close, but the zone just flipped on them at the wrong time, and they ended up placing second in game number 2.
Which is
But
not bad by any means.
not bad at all. Great job from Cincinnati.
So, if you enjoyed those games, which we certainly hope you did, you can go ahead and click the follow button to be notified for when we go live. We go live Mondays at 9 for our Diamond Division games, Tuesdays at 9 for our Division 2 games, the Sapphire Division, Thursdays, like right now, for our Emerald and usually Ruby games, but Sunday at 6 we will have our Diamond games again, and then we will be streaming 2 games of Ruby on Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time. All those times we're in EST. So you can go ahead and follow us for when notified for when we go live. You can go ahead and follow our social media on Facebook and Twitter to receive updates about the league. You can join our Discord for more information to talk if you have questions about the league or just in general. If you want to talk to the players or the staff, you can go ahead and join our Discord. Or as well, we have a new sub emote. We're going to go ahead and I'll show you that in chat right now. It is the Snake Boys emote. So if you subscribe to our Twitch channel, you will have access to that emote. By no means this is necessary, but we thank and appreciate every one of our subscribers. So, and with that, I think that's it for tonight. And thank you to the viewers for coming out and sharing these awesome games with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you everybody for coming out.
Yeah, my name has been Airless Goose.
And this is Gigabyte.
And we will see you guys on Sunday.